Pope Francis highlights the struggles of workers that they face during a visit to a troubled steel factory in Genoa, Italy. The Holy Father stressed this weekend that jobs give people a sense of human dignity and denounced those who exploit workers. Thousands of industrial workers came to hear him, many in uniforms, hard hats, and the visit put a focus on the plight of people impacted by years of economic crisis. Dr. Matthew Bunson, EWTN senior contributor and senior editor with National Catholic Register, is here. You've written extensively about Pope Francis's view of capitalism, and he's many times accused of being an enemy of capitalism. Is this accurate based on what he says in Genoa? It seems like maybe.
Yeah, well, he's also been accused of being a Marxist, a socialist, and a communist, when in fact he's standing very firmly grounded in traditional Catholic social teaching. He speaks about the importance of business, of good business as essential to a good economy. The key there, of course, being good. And like every other pope before him, John Paul II in particular, he warns that a business that loses sight of the human person becomes what he describes as a faceless economy, a ruthless economy, or as he also put it, an economy that kills.
But that is not the same as being an enemy of capitalism,
Correct.
Is it?
Correct. In 2015, when he was here in the United States, before Congress, he spoke about the important role that business has in lifting people out of poverty. And he's made the point in Genoa of the difference between entrepreneurs and those who are provocateurs, those who enable bad business, what he calls speculators. And he holds up in his speech in Genoa those entrepreneurs who hire people who love their workers and work with them in a relationship to build good business.
To try to make their careers as successful as they humanly possibly can be. Now, tell us what the church teaches about the rights of workers.
Right. Well, we go all the way back to Genesis. God told Adam, till the earth, work the earth. Work, therefore, is a participation in God's creation, God's dignity. It brings with it an innate dignity, and therefore the worker does as well. And that's something that Francis talked about in Genoa with these workers, that you have this dignity. But he adds a great line. He said that without work, you can survive. But if you want to live, you have to have work.
Interesting. And there's also that live to work, work to live mantra that you always hear.
Right. And that relationship, again, between capital and labor, as Leo XIII said, you can't have labor without capital and capital without labor.
There you go. Thank you so much, Dr. Matthew Bunson, EWTN senior contributor.